There is a place right here in Arizona where the temperature is a cool 47 degrees year-round, even in the dead of summer. But there's a catch. It's located 1,800 feet under the town of Bisbee. The Queen Mine is the grande dame of the golden era of the town. When copper was king, this historic Arizona mine was queen.
They filed the first claim in this area August the 2nd of 1877, and that claim was right up above us here. And that was filed by 3 Army Scouts by the name of Rucker, Dunn, and Barnes. And they were in the service, so they weren't prospecting. What they were actually doing in this area, they were looking for drinking water. What the claim did for Bisbee was that it started Bisbee. If it wasn't for that claim, we would never existed.
In the late 1800s, Bisbee, Arizona's Queen Mine, one of the richest copper mines in history, opened for business, ushering in the boom years for the sleepy little desert town. Houses and businesses by the hundreds were built, and the town came into the big time. But then, in the 1970s, the mines shut down, leaving the town in disrepair.
I understand that way back in the early years, they used to pay maybe 50 cents an hour. Now, I started working in 1948 in the mines here, and my wages back then was about 97 cents an hour, which at that time was considered pretty good money. And when they closed the mines down in 1975, I was making $6 an hour.
Today, after a few decades in hibernation, the one-time working-class town is on the rise once again. It is one of the hippest stops on the Arizona map. And its #1 tourist attraction? You guessed it.
What the Queen Mine Tour consists of is that we tell you our life underground. Like we are all ex-miners. We tell you about what we did underground. Back in the old days when they started mining here, they used candles. And a lot of the miners, those candles were only about 6 inches long. I understand they only issued them 3 per shift. And a lot of guys, to save the candle, they would turn the candle off. And if you want to turn your lights off, it'll give you a good idea of the darkness down here. They come down here and we explain the way we drive the tunnels, the way we mine the ore out. It's all done by man.
The mine tour is like a trip back into the history of Arizona to see up close one of the industries that helped build this state. The journey lasts an hour and 15 minutes to depths reaching almost 2,000 feet, trekking underground for about 1/4 mile. What you'll see is what a miner back in 1880 would have seen and used.
At the time they were using this type of car here, we had the mules underground. And those mules, once they were brought underground, they stayed. They didn't go out every day. They had barns down here for them. Matter of fact, they took better care of the mules than they did the miners. And the reason was, they say that at that time they could always replace a miner, but it was hard to replace a good mule. Steel will break. When people come down here, we want them to go away with the knowledge of what we did. Give them an experience of what we did. Our life underground. Our life in the town here.